Kylian Mbappe has the opportunity right now to move to Real Madrid, and I think that this move to Real Madrid is going to be is going to dictate how the landscape of football is going to look like for the next few years, and especially the Champions League moving forward. Mbappe, in my opinion, is, if you're not counting Salah and Benzema, the best player in the world. He's definitely top three. He's been top three for some time now, and this season, although people say he's only League 1, but this season again, Mbappe has improved. Ever since Mbappe's, I guess you can call it, stepped into the scene or started playing more professional football. Ever since he had that debut season for Monaco, Mbappe has just gotten better throughout the seasons, and this season was the same thing. He's now scored 36 goals this season, and he's also contributed with 26 assists. That's 36 goals this season and 26 assists. Those are ridiculous numbers. His goal contributions are way above the amount of games he played at. He played 45 games, and he's had way more goal contributions than that. And even in the Champions League, before PSG got knocked out, Mbappe was being that guy for the team. In that Real Madrid game, he scored that amazing last-minute goal in the first leg, and then even in the second leg, coming in, he's the one that scored the first goal for PSG. But then, you know how that team is, they had to bottle it at the end. So Mbappe is that guy. Mbappe is that player. Before, I had some doubts on whether he was really going to be the one to take the mantle from Ronaldo and Messi, but as the seasons go by, as they play more and more games, it is quite evident that Mbappe is the next best player in the world, the next guy that is going to win the Ballon d'Or for sure. Maybe not this season because of how amazing Benzema has been in the Champions League, but very, very soon. And again, Mbappe is only 23 years old. He's going to turn 24 this year. He's still far from his prime, and he's already, again, one of the best players in the world. And now you look at this Real Madrid team that have Vinicius Jr., who's coming into his own. Last season, he only scored 3 goals in the league, and this season, he's more than tripled that. And Vinicius, he's an amazing talent, and now finally he's coming into his own. He's finally understanding how to get more goals and assists. And if I had to bet on anyone else to, be that guy to go against Mbappe in the near future, then it would definitely be Vinicius and Haaland. But having that said, you look at this Real Madrid team and you look at Mbappe, and it's a match made in heaven. This Real Madrid team, since Ronaldo left, they've been in the rebuild phase, and it looks like they are now finally settled. They finally come back from the Ronaldo departure. They've won the league. Since Ronaldo left, they've won the league once. They won it again this year, and now they're in the Champions League final. You add Kylian Mbappe into this team, you have the front three of Vinicius, Benzema, and Mbappe. Their midfield they've already invested in their midfield, turning both Camavinga and Valverde. And their defense, with Varane and Sergio Ramos moving away this summer, that was one of the best things that could have happened, because it forced Real Madrid to make those changes early. And now they have a defense for the next few years. This Real Madrid team could really go on to dominate the next decade. If Mbappe goes to Real Madrid may just three-peat again. And we do understand that the only way PSG are going to keep Mbappe is if they just offer him a lot of money. And that's really what they should do. When you have a player of that caliber in your team, you don't want to lose him. But Real Madrid, they have to do everything that's possible to bring Mbappe into the team. And plus, Mbappe wants to come. And another thing I don't understand is why Mbappe is dragging this. Do you really want to stay? It doesn't matter how much money PSG offer you. Do you really want to stay at a team that are constantly failing? A team that, no matter what moves they make, they just always seem to fail. Or do you want to go to the best club in the world, the club that you've been a fan of since you were a child? Does PSG offering another 50k, 100k a week really matter that much when you can go and build a legacy at Real Madrid and win everything that you've ever imagined? I can't really say in my opinion because I'm not in that situation, but I would like to think that for Mbappe it would also be a no-brainer because it's the right move to make. But you never know. and I would be extremely disappointed if Mbappe stayed at PSG. It's just not the right move. Mbappe, if he goes to Real Madrid, this team is going to dominate. They're going to dominate for real. They're already amazing as they are right now, but as you can also argue that they've been quite lucky this season, but that luck kind of goes out of play if they get Mbappe. You have Vinicius, Mbappe, and Benzema up front. That is the best trio. That will be the best trio in the world, and that'll just really make this summer transfer window like. That'll just make me very happy seeing Mbappe go to Real Madrid, and I also don't want him to stay at PSG. It's not good for his career. It would be amazing for PSG because Mbappe is their best player and he's been the top scorer in the league on for a couple of times now, and he's not even 25. So I understand why PSG need to make everything that they can to force Mbappe to stay. But yeah, again, Mbappe's ideal destination, at least in my opinion, would be Real Madrid. But that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more game analysis, football history, individual performances, top 10s, etc. This is the beginning of something special, and it would mean the world to me if you subscribed and help me to grow this channel.